about the new news that really hot in Indonesia. So it's about one of the gang member, the highest, the big one. We're talking about a huge gang member in Indonesia, one of them. So everybody known him, known his family, the background, what he did, during years back to 7 years ago. So he was killing, he was torturing people on the street. Like, you think about a gang member, guys. And this, it just brings me up to, it's funny story. Well, I don't know if it's funny, but for me it's kind of like funny because we all know, everywhere we live, everywhere we go, gang members and robbery, or people on the street, they just try to stealing food or stealing someone wallet, like it's a lot of things, because they just want to be one of the member from, I don't know what kind of gang members, but it's kind of sad. But especially when you look at this young teenager, somehow is so young, guys, like really young. And I remember back to my teenagers. So I was high school. I'm already here in California when I'm high school, so I don't really have a friends inside the school. I don't know why. I do have probably just one to four, maybe, and I have to spend my entire 3 years in high school here in California. I don't really quiet person, but some, if people know me, like my friends or whoever, maybe my coworker, always saying that I'm picky, when I'm choosing a friends. Maybe it's not picky, like I'm like rude or something, just picking random people to be my friends. No, 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 no. But it's just like we have to have a connection, like really connection, especially me. If I don't if I meet somebody that doesn't have, like a base foundation, then we're not gonna be really close, just to be honest. Because the foundation for me is really important. The trust, that the comfortable feeling, and the bonding between me and this person, whoever. So if they're not comfortable or I'm not comfortable, then we can be just, that's it, that's the relationship. you know we still can be, be a buddy, like just say hi, what's up, here and there. But if it's bonding, the deep bonding between, like, that's why I don't really have, like, when, and especially one of my teacher in cosmetology, I don't know why he's like always saying uh that I don't really making friends that much with people. I'm always like do my thing, my own things. When he look at me in the class or in school during the hours, and then I'm surprised that people can, not judging, but that people can see me like that way, But I don't feel that way, guys. I can be like really a crazy, stupid girl that just like randomly talking to everybody if I really willing to talk. But one of, think about me, if I don't really want to talk or saying things in the moment, then it's not gonna coming off out of my mouth. So that's just my my character, I guess. So hopefully you guys understand, So when people look at me in the beginning, it just like, oh, probably this girl is like mean, like judging or something. But no, it just maybe my face. I can't be like flexible. I need to be like more flexible, I guess. So a lot of people think that I'm really serious, but then not much. It's just like it depends on who look at me in that way. So back to the story. So the gang member. So when I'm in the high school, I making a lot of friends outside the school. Back then in here in California, it's like really popular places just to hang out is a boba place, popcorn chicken. Quickly, sorry if I say brand over here. So like that kind of places, just random street food that we can just sit down after school before we get back to home, and we just sitting down and then start talking and then smoke around and then just chit chat, and then from there we become friends. We go out, play anything that fun, just go clubbing, and then so that's just my teenager. And then you have to be careful, especially in that kind of situation. You just really like try to nice to people and making a connection. If you don't know or how to see the other person, the way they carry your friendship in the different level, that you're going to jump into a wrong perspective, guys, wrong circulation. So I have to be really, really careful with, even though I'm making like all these random friends with people. Some of them is like older than me, some of the younger than me. So yeah, and then back 2000, I think I will say 2005. No, not 2005. Sorry, 2002 or three. So I met one of the guy, and then he's I believe Vietnamese or something. I think he's Vietnamese. And then he has like a friends, like so much friends. They driving a nice cars, like who you name it, guys. They have swag. Just put it that way. They have swag. They have money. They can spend anything. And I'm just wondering. I'm like nobody there. I'm just like a girl that's sitting down, enjoying my boba and popcorn chicken, and then just listening here and there and there. And then he introduced to me to this older guy. I said okay, and then I'm making friends, and then he has like a girlfriend. I think, I don't know if that real girlfriend or just girlfriend. When man or dude have bougie money, there can be a lot of girls. So I'm just like okay, introduced there, and then we talk, and then one night we went to a clubbing together, and then I was like a shook, guys, and between shook and scared in the same time, because I don't know where am I dealing with, with these people. Like I know my friends, but I don't know their friends. So I sitting there in the club, like so dark, but in the club you can see your beside you or in front of you, that's circle. So every time I go to a club, always free, because I'm like underage back then. So don't worry, everything is he's gonna taking care of it, Vera. Perfect, great. And then I'm there, and then I'm sitting there, and then just like enjoying the music. But when I look at these people, it's just, this is not regular people, guys, that I'm dealing with, if I'm messing up things or I say wrong things, I'm done in that moment. So I'm just like, try to make myself comfortable and then just blend it in. And then he was like, oh, if you need anything, don't worry, this guy your friend's gonna taking care of you because he's my brother, da 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 da. I said, oh, yeah, thank you. So I'm just like pointing this story that is really connecting with huge gang members in Indonesia, that everybody respect him, people that work for him under his name, whoever. So I know gang member people, like when I'm into, the circle between that life, I feel it, guys. They really watching. They're not really act that much, but they watching you 24 hours. They make sure you're okay. As long you don't hurt them, you don't do stupid things for this member, they're not gonna do nothing for you. They will taking care of the families, taking care of you, like, whatever you need, you name it. As long they can help you, they will help you. That's the gang members. But you have to listen to the uh, the wrong way about become a gang members is you have to bend so low just to catching your boss needs, because they have a lot of needs from these people, from whoever follow him. My friend has to make money for them, I don't know, selling drugs or anything, you name it, whatever that gang members do. But I don't know about killing people, okay? I'm talking this about like drugs and stuff. Hopefully he didn't kill nobody, but I'm just saying, like, they're selling stuff, like, so. And then this gang members in Indonesia, he kills a lot of people, guys, like maybe innocent people, because they still under like a lot of crazy, angry, mindset. So when he get caught after he killing people, he went to the jail for like several years. And then the judge and the government there in Indonesia tried to help him to reduce the amount of the like years that he can probably probation or something, maybe staying home with the ankle bracelet. Cops, everybody's still watching his family and him especially, but he can get out from the jail, because when he was inside the jail, he's like, people can see when they feel bad, they change, they try to change the way their mindset. Maybe they need forgiveness from the family, from whoever that he already did hurts in the past. So, and by the way, he was I think he's a Christian or he's a Catholic. He's pretty little bit older, I will say like maybe 50-ish. And when the media, social media interviewing and TV interviewing, they were asking, why make you change from the several years inside the jail? And then he's saying, I know I did so much wrong with people. I'm hurting people, I'm killing innocent people just for what he needs, and then I'm hurting my family, my daughters, my wives, and I just want to change. I just want forgiveness from you guys, from people that he's been hurting in the past. And then the TV interview, the dude or the girl say, okay, so can we take your words? And then when the judge or the cops or the government let you free, what are you gonna do? Do you have any plan after you get out from this madness? And then he was saying, I just want to make my families happy. I just make sure I'm there for my families and daughter that I've been missing for them when they were a kids. So that kind of stuff, guys. It was touching in the beginning, but then after months and months, he was free from the the cops or the judge watch. Here we go, he's doing the same again with hurtings. It's hard when you already into that kind of life, like a devil kind of life. People can change. I believe that people can really change, yes, but we have to see their soul inside here. If inside here wanna really change, it will change. I know it's not gonna drastically, but I believe a matter of time, it will show the way he act, the way he doing things in the daily routines in his life. But we never know what he do and then what he feels inside him. Maybe he still have like anger or revenge, or just, I don't know, it's not accepting, because we can't see people's soul, guys. It's hard to see people's soul. People is always see from the outside, then outside it can be fake. This right here, when you see, look at whoever, no matter who you meeting with, everybody, famous people, smart, or whoever, like you, if you see from the outside, that's what you got, but you never see here. So same thing with addictions, or with a lot of things that they want to change, they want to giving up. But if coming from this is easy, but if it's not here, it's not gonna see the result, and it's hard, and it takes really 360 degrees to change. And then patience. So, and then we have to be like forgive with ourselves, and then a lot of, I don't know, yeah. And then now they cut him again after he cut one of another gang member. They cut his hands because he trying to do something to him, and then he's so angry, and then he just chopping someone hand. And then and then one of the dude is also injured, like because when one gang member is fighting with another gang member, that's really ugly. It's never gonna be so pretty. Either one, two, or a lot of people is gonna hurt or get killed in the moment that when they're fighting. So it's scary, guys, very scary. And especially I watch myself when they're fighting on the street, maybe because like my friends, one of his friends like has a girlfriend, and then the girlfriend looking pretty, or wearing a short skirt, or looking sexy, and then the other guy just try to look at this, wow, your girlfriend is flattering, and then this dude, my friend, doesn't like it, and then after arguing, they go fighting on the street. So never gonna get prettier when you in that circle. And then you have to watch out after you get out from the circle. If you guys into it already and it's hard to get out, that's gonna be hard. So you have to be careful before you making decision with these people. This kind of people is not a game, it's not a joke. So if you guys dealing or meet people, this kind of people that have power or have, that can hurt another people, so please just respect. Don't say things that stupid out of your mouth, because this mouth can be really rude, it can be out of control, and then some people look at it different way. Maybe you say it with the funny action, but then they take it wrong way, it become ugly. So yeah, I watch already that kind of life. Is just, I'm lucky I'm still here, guys, even though I met so much crazy people. But I also really appreciate that kind of friendship that I had in the back, in my memories, in my life, in my teenager life. I met very nice older dude that really care about, and then even though he's like, maybe he can do a lot of things that I never understand, but he's really like teaching me, like, you have to be careful. I know you here, you have a friends, and then you just so I'm like, yeah. So I learn from a lot of things from people, guys. And yeah, and hopefully this really help for my babies. I know young people out there, they think is being gang members or have a powers, like bad powers, like dangerous powers, is cool. It's not even cool, because once you jump in, you including your parents, you including your families, whoever behind you, whoever that you love, because these people is no joke. So try to making friends with normal people, normal friends that you can trust, you can bonding, you can talk, so no cool, it's not cool at all. So hopefully this content is really help y'all, a part of me, small part of me. It can help, before you jump into in crazy life. Please remember, your life is better. Even though it's tough right now, you see other people, why they driving a nice car and then I can't, and then you see a bad people that I will give you this, but you have to do this, and then you just like, okay, because I need this car. No, everybody can have life, a happy, successful life, even though it's not rich, but we can do whatever that we can do. And it's peace life, guys. Peacefully life is better than anything, So, all right, before I'm continue preaching for you guys, so I'm gonna cut it here. And I'm also making a cinnamon roll. I made the dough overnight, and now it's like rising, and then I put it in the oven after I came back from the gym, probably like 5 more minutes, and it's gonna be done, and we'll see, because this is my first time making cinnamon rolls. So wish me luck. So all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning with me today. So hopefully I can see you and talk to you guys again next week. So take care, be safe, always wash your hand, wear a mask, and disinfecting yourself. All right, I talk to you guys later.